guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and little demo of the look that I'm wearing using the Nudestix Nude Beach Festival Kit, which actually not only includes a set of pencils, but also a bronzer as well in this fun tote. I talked about this super recently, 2, maybe 3 videos back. I have a hair in my lipstick. But I wanted to get this video out sooner rather than later because, well, I got this at Ulta. It is available at Sephora, which as of today is now running their VIB sale. So you can get 20% off of this one, or 15, or I think 10, depending on your tier, but some discount, which is not insignificant. And so I wanted to just get this out there in case you've been curious about it and wanted to try it. Because in general, if you want to try Nudestix, I do recommend going for a set like this because even though the price tag overall is on the higher side, 50 plus, this was 75 I believe because it does include that face stick. When you look at the amount of product you get per pencil compared to a full-size pencil, there's just no competition. You get so much value in these sets, so I always encourage you to try them if you can and want to because you get a nice variety of products, a nice shade range, but for a small fraction of what you would typically pay if you were to assemble the same set of full-size products. But on to what this set includes. So it comes in a makeup bag, and I'm pretty sure that all of these collections from Nudestix come in some sort of makeup bag, at least those that I have got. You get the tin, but then they also come in some sort of format. The other ones that I've had have been like an opaque pouch with decorations on them, so this is more of a summertime waterproof sort of clutch situation. Really nice if you're packing liquids in here in case they spill. It makes it a little bit more spill proof and easy to clean, but I like it, a nice addition. Then let's just go in the order in which I applied my makeup today since I'm wearing nearly every stick in here. First starting with the eye sticks. So part of the reason why I'm crazy about Nudestix is because their eyeshadow pencils are budge proof. I don't prime before them. I don't set them with a powder. I can use them as an eyeshadow base, but it's not a must. Once they set, they are set in place for the day. And I absolutely love that quality in an eyeshadow stick. So I pick these up at every opportunity I can. I have quite the stash going here of them. These are not all eye pencils. These are a variety of different kinds of pencils, but I especially love the eyeshadow pencils for their longevity. But the shades that you get in this collection are, I guess let's go in the order that I applied them on my eyes today, so that makes the most sense, is Pink Seychelles. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not entirely sure. This is a light to mid-tone mauve pink, so it has that hint of dustiness that I think that purple adds to the pink tone. Very metallic shimmery finish, which I love. Then there is Praia, which is the lightest shade that you get in here, and it is a bright, warm, and slightly pink toned frosty champagne shade. Then there is the shade I'm wearing in my outer corner, the only matte shade that you get in this collection. It is called Marooned, and it is a deep chocolate brown with a red base, and I think that red really comes through as you start to blend this shade out across the lid, and certainly if you're wearing it like I am today over another pinky reddy shade. It definitely leans more on the red side as opposed to a cooler based brown. Then the last shade in this set is called Rustic Grotto, and it is a gorgeous metallic deep chocolate brown shade with those subtle plummy undertones. Super, super gorgeous. And as a whole, this is a very romantic feeling pink plum based color palette. So definitely be prepared for that as you kind of look at this set. Jumping over to the bronzer, because this is what I applied next. This is in the shade Sunkissed. And on one end you have a brush, which I don't typically use. I just grabbed this NYX Duo Fiber brush here, which is really great for creams, I find. And the shade here is like a deep terracotta brown, which I was kind of unsure how it would go in terms of bronzers on my skin, if it would be too deep, if it would be too red, if it would be more of a blush. But I applied it here as bronzer today, and I'm pretty pleased to say it blended out really nicely. And for reference, because I think it's really important to know what kind of base I'm working with, today I am wearing the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, the liquid, as a base, went in with my concealer, which is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo, and then I actually set that liquid foundation with the Healthy Powder from Physicians Formula based on a hot tip from one of you guys. When I had used this in a recent kind of get ready with me with new products, this powder, one of you guys said this is the kind of your preferred combination in terms of coverage and skin finish, and so this is my first time giving it a try today before I review this powder foundation from Physicians Formula. I'm kind of loving it, and I also wanted to use it as a way to kind of gauge how much this type of cream product might move your base around, and I have to say, pretty pleased that it didn't. Of course, course, that will totally vary on the kind of base you're wearing underneath, but I can safely say that none of the products that I'm talking about today have disturbed the base that I'm wearing today, so pretty happy with that. So went ahead and applied this sun-kissed bronze stick up, kind of starting at the tops of my cheekbones in the back, sweeping it into my hollows, and then using it to bronze the perimeter of my face. It hasn't completely dried down. It's not sticky, but it's also not like a smooth powdery finish. There is a little bit of texture there, but I don't notice it like coming off of my finger or anything. I mean, time will tell with like my phone or maybe other surfaces, but I don't notice it being distractingly tacky or anything like that on my face. Then there are the lip and cheek products, and I actually used one of these on my cheeks as my blush today. The first one is Kiss, which is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. This is another formula I know I love. I have talked up the shade Purity to death here on the channel because it's absolutely one of my favorites. It's actually kind of super close to Kiss, but Kiss in terms of depth, I would say, and kind of a similar feel to it as well, because Purity is more of a brown-based pink, whereas Kiss is definitely a pink, predominantly pink shade. Pink leaning pink, that makes no sense. It's just kind of pink. But that makes it super flattering to wear on both the cheeks as well as the lips. For this, I just applied it directly to my cheek, kind of put a couple of streaks on my cheeks, and then went in with that same brush and buffed and blended it out. And of course, wearing that as the base of my lips as well. Now over that, I went in with the other lip pencil you get in here, which is one of the gel colors, which can also be worn on the lips and the cheeks. However, the shade you get in this set, this is called Haven. If you want to see it worn alone, I just uploaded a tutorial. If you want to see it worn alone, I just uploaded a tutorial for like a summery look using the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade palette. This is the only thing I wore on my cheek or on my lips, and I was really, really pleased with it. However, worn over like the other pink lip crayon that I'm wearing today, can't really tell. And then just to test how it would look on the cheeks, I applied it as sort of a highlighter. I don't know why I'm showing you this now because I'm wearing something else on top of it entirely that I'm about to talk about. But it really doesn't add a whole lot of much to your cheeks. Like no color, I didn't find, really not even any kind of texture. I expected maybe a sort of balmy like texture, but once it's blended out, nothing that lasts. So to have a highlight on today, I actually went in with another product. Now this is not part of the set that I'm technically reviewing here today, but it is another Nudestix product that I did purchase in that same Ulta haul. And it is the Magnetic Nude Glimmer. I got the shade 24 Karat Goddess, and it comes with this doe foot that I just patted on top of my cheekbones, blended out, and found that it dried really fast. I mean, it didn't disturb the product underneath either, and I found that it dried super fast, left this really nice natural looking golden sheen to the cheeks. It's a natural highlighter. It can be built up a little bit, but I mean, it's definitely more on the natural side. So those of you who want like super blinding goddess highlights, maybe not this one, but it'll do the trick as far as adding a glow to your skin goes. And then the only other thing worth mentioning in case you're not familiar with these sets from Nudestix is that you also, in addition to all of these products and pencils, get a top that doubles as a sharpener. So you can replace any one, if I can pull it out of here, any one of these caps on the pencils and place the sharpener end instead, so that you actually have an appropriately sized sharpener for your pencils on the go. But then that's everything that comes in this set, and I mean, no one is surprised by the fact that I love all of this. This is more so just to show you the shades that you get in here, and like I mentioned earlier, I think the most important thing to note is just how pink and purple leaning everything in this set goes. When I heard, you know, Nude Beach Festival Kit, I kind of thought it was going to be more in the line of like bronze, golden goddess, but this definitely went in the way of a more romantic look, which I certainly don't mind, but I just do think is important for anyone who might have been looking at this set thinking it was a good deal, especially with all these sales happening lately, just to get a good idea of the kind of color palette you can expect from it. Beautiful colors, beautiful products. I mean, I'm especially impressed with, you know, the product that was relatively new to me here, which is this bronzer stick, and really just continues to prove to me how amazing nude sticks are. So I hope seeing this was helpful if you had your eye on this set, and if nothing else, you got like a little tutorial here in the middle of it. So hope you enjoyed it no matter what. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys!